am here with the hot cocoa. Thank you so much for following, Alana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So, here is our hot cocoa today. And we are going to be answering Marshmallow Q&As. And for every Q&A we answer, we will be putting one of these in, there are a lot of marshmallows. One of these in the cocoa. So, that is the name of the game. So, let's get into it. How many questions are there? A lot. Y'all have submitted a lot of questions, and I'm very thankful for that. And I believe there are some more I can check. This will be the last stuff I grab. So I will take questions until 30. I'll take questions until 40. Or no, just like one more minute. And then we'll get started, because these are a lot of questions. Y'all sent in a lot. Way more, a lot more than 30. Like way more than 30 actually. So this is gonna be very full hot cocoa stream. Ugh. There we go. Ignore cables and things. It took me a lot to figure out how to set up the cocoa stream. What happens when it overfills? We just smush it down. That's what happens. Okay. Do you have one of those hot plates to keep it warm? No, but I did just make it, like, right before stream. I ran downstairs and made it. Okay, I'm gonna refresh the marshmallow one more time. Okay, that's it. No more questions. If you send any more questions during the stream, they will be answered at a different stream. So, don't worry about that. So I'm going to I think I downloaded all the questions I wanted to answer. And there are a lot. So, okay. Yeah, we'll keep the questions here. Yeah. Okay. So, first question. What kind of sushi do I like? I really like shrimp tempura. And I really like I really like shrimp tempura, and I like salmon. I like salmon sushi a lot. Salmon rolls. I don't know if anyone knows what I don't know. See, like, that's the thing. I know like California rolls are like all over everywhere. Like, everyone knows what a California roll is. But there are some rolls that are like very local to where I am in Lumiere, and so I don't know if people would know about them. But there's basically, it's like I think it's called a temptation roll. It's basically shrimp tempura, imitation crab, like spicy mayo, and like eel sauce, and like it's, and like if you're lucky you get crunchy stuff on top, and it's really 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 good. And so like that's my favorite type of sushi. Like, oh yeah, unagi sauce. And so that's my favorite type of like sushi roll. Other than that, I know like I like salmon nigiri. Yeah, salmon's good. Yeah, so I like that a lot. So that's the first marshmallow in. Okay, next one. Weighted blanket versus heated blanket. Uh, I don't have weighted blankets, and I say this as someone who, and I say this as someone who has like a lot of blankets. I don't have a weighted one, but I do have a heated blanket, and I like that a lot. And I just keep it like sandwiched. I like it sandwiched between. I like so like you have like one blanket, right, and then you have like another, and then you just sandwich them, and you have a heated blanket in between. It's the best. It's really good. So I think I would like weighted blankets a lot, but I have a heated blanket and I really like that. Oh, okay. That's a marshmallow. In it goes. So if someone wants to do a marshmallow count, they can. Okay. What kind of purse would your genmates use? Okay. So I'm just gonna do Celestina's first because that's what's on my mind right now. Ori would probably use like I feel like Ori would probably use like either like one of those like little handbags, like the little like clutches, or like or maybe like one of the like a pretty like a regular like smaller handbag. Clover would definitely use like a big messenger bag because she has to carry all her potions and stuff. So she would use a bigger handbag, like a messenger bag. Estina, I feel like Estina would definitely wear like one of those clutches, and or maybe like a really like a clutch with the thing on it, and it has a thing, a strap on it, and it would like a very like fancy clutch that she can like put over her shoulder. And for me, I like totes. I like totes. They're kind of like briefcases, but like a little more casual. And I like carrying around my iPad in it and drawing and stuff when I go around Lumiere. Carries my crystal balls and things like that. So I like totes. Yes, everyone should get a heated blanket. Heated blankets are the best. Okay, next question. What brand of soda, pop, cola, soft drink is the best and why? I don't know if this will answer your question, but I don't know if this answers your question, but this is my favorite. Oh, did I add a marshmallow? No, I didn't. I need to add it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all need to help me be accountable. There you go, a marshmallow. Yeah, I really like Dr. Pepper. I like Dr. Pepper a lot. Uh, um, I also like. I don't know if you would like consider this a soft drink, but like they're typically in like the fountains that you get like the soft drinks from. I also like pink lemonade or like lemonade, like Minute Maid stuff. Like it's not homemade, and like homemade's always better, but like the stuff you get from like fountains is good. What I like to do is I do like 3/4. So I put ice in my drink, right? And then I do 3/4 lemonade, and then I do the last quarter of Sprite, and then I put my straw in there and I like swirl it around, and you get like spicy lemonade, and it's the best. And if you are an adult and you can drink responsibly, you add vodka into that, and it's really good. But only if you're an adult and drink responsibly. That's that marshmallow. I do not condone the I do not condone non-drinking responsibly. No, no, Dr. Pepper, just lemonade, Sprite, and if you're an adult and drink responsibly, vodka. So what do you expect to see during the Moving Out collab? I've never played Moving Out. I think it's like I think it's like Overcooked plus Overcooked, but with like boxes and like tossing furniture around. Um, I'm excited. I like Overcooked. I liked Overcooked a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. Um, and I really like Celestina's. Celestina's are my they're my wave mates. I love them so much. They're the best. So I think we'll have a good time. I know Ori and Clover and I are pretty chaotic, but Anastina's like very nice. So I think she'll balance us out very well. And yeah, I'm just really excited. So there you go. There's another marshmallow in. We're gonna have a lot by the end. Da, 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 da. Do I enjoy eating marshmallows? Um, like I like marshmallows. Like mini marshmallows. I like mini marshmallows. Like just popping them in. That's fun. I also like some of them in cocoa. Like not like as many as we're gonna put in today, but I do like some marshmallows in cocoa. I also like s'mores, but like I don't like marshmallow whip unless it's in a s'more. I've never had a homemade marshmallow. I don't even know what that would look like. I've just had the store-bought kind. But I also like yeah, I do like marshmallows and cocoa, but like I feel like if you're gonna put marshmallows and cocoa, I feel okay. Marshmallows and cocoa is good, but whipped cream is better. So I like whipped cream in my cocoa more than marshmallows. So that's that. Some of these questions will be shorter than others. Why not both? Cause I only like one thing versus another. Like, I mean, like, I think both would be good, but I just like the whipped cream. Uh, which gen mate do you consider to be the best cuddle buddy? Um, I like I like Ori. She is my favorite cuddle buddy. And I feel like she's probably the best because she's very small and cute. Uh, Clover, I feel like she probably kicks me in my sleep. I just get that vibe from her. Like she probably kicks people when she sleeps. Estina, I Estina, I would cuddle like very like nicely, but I feel because she normally sleeps when I'm awake. I feel like we wouldn't be very good cuddle buddies because it'd just be like, hey, are you asleep? It's like, no, I'm awake. And that's in my wave. For Emarusa, out of Emarusa, I feel like Zeppi. You know, like that tail, super, super comfy. Yeah, Zeppi is probably the best cuddle buddy out of everyone. And then like in my wave, Celestina's, I think Ori. Good. Yeah, see, Zeppi, hi, I love you. I do have good taste. Hello, Kishan. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, did I do a marshmallow for that? Oh, shit, I keep forgetting. Okay. There you go, marshmallow. Okay. Whose BGM do you like the most within Yuka Pro Gen 1? I like Ori's a lot. Ori's is really, really good. Like, I really like Ori's. I like everyone's. Everyone's BGM is really good. Clover's is really good. Estina fits hers very well. I like, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 7. And so like everyone's BGM really fits their aesthetic. And so yeah. Counting is hard on the I bet. But I really like everyone's BGMs. I think I Everyone's like, oh, I like mine the most. But honestly, I like Ori's the best. I really, really like hers a lot. Mine is a close second. I like the lo-fi vibes that I have, and it's really nice. But I like Ori's vibes a lot. And that's a marshmallow there. I have not seen Shang-Chi and I have not seen that. I'm not very caught up on Marvel, sadly. I wish I were. I wish I were, but I'm not. Okay. What's the worst thing you've ever eaten? I don't know. See, the thing is, like, okay. I got really sick one time eating mac and cheese, but that wasn't the worst thing I've eaten. Because, like, it was okay mac and cheese, but it made me, like, really, really sick. So, like, if that, I guess you could say that's one of the worst things I've ever eaten. But if you're talking just, like, a one-off meal, like, overall, I don't know. I think never eat dog treats, no matter how good they smell. Funny story, I used to eat dog treats as a kid. And dog food. I used to. It was like, hey man, it looks crunchy, smells like food, smells like meat, you know, like crunch crunch. And you know, like it tasted fine. I didn't do it like consistently, but you know. Hey man, I'm half eldritch. I do a bunch of chaotic stuff, and that especially as a kid. Worst thing I've ever eaten. Probably like I think probably something like I think something like I don't know. I guess pineapple. I just don't like pineapple a lot, and I accidentally ate pineapple one time, and it was really really gross. So I guess we can count that as the worst thing I've ever eaten. I don't know. I don't remember a lot of stuff I don't like because I have a very good idea of what I do and don't like. So I make sure I don't eat the stuff I don't like, and so I don't remember eating stuff I don't like. Um, Bacon soda, I'd be willing to try that. I'd definitely be willing to try bacon soda. I love bacon. Oh no, I love you, pineapple. I love you, pineapple. I just don't like eating pineapple. Okay, so what is the ideal place to take each one of your genmates to? And on each date, who would be paying? So let's go with Emarusa first. With Emarusa, Ember, I would like to take her out to like a hibachi place, you know, like one of those places where they like cook on the table in front of you and stuff. I feel like Ember would really like that. And as for who would be paying, probably me, because I don't think a god of like lava and stuff would have a bunch of money, so I feel like I'd be the one paying for her. And as for and then Zeffy, I feel like we would go to a very like fancy like French place, like that's where we would go. And and I feel like she would pay because she's like the queen of like air and everything, so I feel like she would pay. And then what else? Kalea, we would obviously go to a sushi place, you know, seafood, or just like a Red Lobster or something. And I feel like we would split the bill. Kalea and I would probably split the bill. I don't feel like we would like have one person pay. I feel like Kalea and I would split. And then on to Celestina's. Ori and I would probably go to like we would probably go to we'd probably just like drive through McDonald's and call it a day. Be like, oh yeah, hell yeah, McDonald's, or like late night Krispy Kreme or something. But if we were actually gonna like go into like a sit down place, I feel like we would like to go to like a Korean barbecue. I would like to go to Korean barbecue with Ori. With Clover, I think something similar, like Korean barbecue or like hot pot. Or maybe like one of those like fondue places where you can like dip stuff, you know, like because it's like a cauldron, you know. I feel like Clover would like that. Oh, would I pay? Would I pay? I would pay for Ori's Korean barbecue, but I would ask Clover to pay for me. I would pay for Ori, but I would ask Clover to pay for me. And then Estina, I feel like we go to a very like nice Italian place and drink some nice wine. And I would pay for Estina. I would pay for Estina. I'm her heart is so pure and kind. I could not ask her to pay for me. So that's the answer to that, Marshmallow. Da, 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 da. What kind of chicken is your genmate Clover Kusuri? Asking for a friend. She is she's not a dairy chicken, she's a meat chicken. She's a meat chicken. She was raised to be slaughtered and eaten, and we just need to work on fattening her up a little bit. So that's what the kind of chicken Clover is. Because there's a difference. I don't know if you know this, but there's a difference between dairy chickens and meat chickens. Typically, you can raise them together, but dairy chickens are strictly for laying eggs, and then meat chickens are for meat. So they're like different types of chickens. Not necessarily species, just different types of raising them. Okay. Is soup a food or a drink? It is a food. What? I missed. It is a food. No discussion. It is a food. You eat food. You eat food with a spoon. Soup is a food. What if it's completely smooth? You still eat it with a you still eat it with a spoon. Do you eat it with a spoon? Then it's a food. You eat food. Okay. I will not be taking any more discussion on the soup discussion. No more. Who is your favorite male VTuber? I don't know. And this isn't for me like not liking male VTubers. I just don't watch a lot of them. I'd probably have to say Virian. He's the one I watch the most consistently. I see a lot on my TikTok that I do like Sai, the cyborg Seiyu VTuber. And I like him a lot. I think Tomo's nice. I think Tomo from Sundaria. I think he's nice. But that's those. I guess those would be my top 3 favorite male VTubers. Yeah. Boop. And no, hot chocolate with marshmallows is not a soup. It is a drink. So what food would you make for your favorite VTuber? For Cyborg, the say VTuber, he's a cyborg, so I don't think he eats anything. But I think he is I think I would like feed him like some like computer data. Or if he like eats real food, maybe some like spaghetti. For Virian, I would like to make him some like shrimp, like some like shrimp pasta. You know, like I don't know why I'm in a pasta mood. I guess I just want pasta. But like, you know, like some like lemon garlic butter shrimp pasta. I would like to make that for Virion. And for Tomo, I would just make him a carrot cake because he's a bunny. Get it? Haha. So that's that marshmallow. Scampy. Is it called Scampy? I thought it was, but then I also thought it wasn't, so I was like, I don't know if it is. Hello, Humpers! What is the craziest fortune I've ever read? The craziest fortune I ever read was that someone was going to be stabbed 7 times in the bathroom, and it was going to be labeled as a suicide. And turns out, you know, a couple years later it happened. So yeah, that was a fun fortune. Look it up. Look it up. Man stabbed in bathroom. Man stabbed in bathtub. Labeled as a suicide. Oh, come on, guys. It was from ancient Rome. Get it together. Everything happened in ancient Rome. You all call each other. Thank you very much, Thunder Raiden. I appreciate that very much. You all call each other wives in your waves. Who is actually married to who? So I'm married to Ori and Clover and Ivory. We are the 4 wives. We're all married to each other. But like, and Zephy and Kalea and Ember and Estina are all also wives. And so yeah. So like they're all like wives with us, but Clover, Ori, and Ivory and I were like the main square wives. Because we just talk to each other a lot. We're in call with each other a lot. So that's who's married to who. There isn't like a family tree or anything. We're just kind of like all married together, and it's great. So that's that. Thank you so much. My favorite Jolly Rancher flavor. My favorite Jolly Rancher flavor is oh, thank you, Dr. Leplaga. Thank you, Doctor, for following. Ah, my marshmallows are spilling. My marshmallows are spilling everywhere. My favorite Jolly Rancher flavor is blue raspberry. It is the best. Blue raspberry is honestly my favorite flavor of like any candy. If it comes in blue raspberry, I love it. I love blue raspberry. Thank you, Thunder, for the host and raid. I appreciate that.
56 is now hosting my stream with 1 viewers.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Am I left-handed or right-handed? I am right-handed. I'm right-handed. I wish I was left-handed. That'd be pretty cool. But I am, right-handed. What is your hug on Subway sandwiches length? I'm dropping so many marshmallows. I'm gonna have to clean this up. I am 5'7", so I would be 5 Subway footlongs, 1 6-inch Subways, and then like plus 1 cookie. That's how tall I am. Did you know Subway footlongs aren't even the footlong? No. They're really 11 inches. Well, I didn't know that. I just assumed. Which drinks do you like to make the most? I like making like root beer floats or Dr. Pepper floats. Like those are like drinks. If you're talking about the adult kind, I like hot cocoa with Baileys. I also like lemon vodka with Sprite. I just like making like mixtures of things. Like there isn't like a, oh, I love this super traditional like martini or whatever, like this recipe. I just like throw shit together that I think I would like, and I'm just like, yeah, cool. Um, I've never tried eggnog. I want to try eggnog soon. It's the season for it. But yeah, those are the type of drinks I like. Boop. Would you recommend a Dr. Pepper float? I've heard about them but never tried it. Uh, I like it. It's Dr. Pepper with vanilla ice cream. Can't go wrong with those two. Da, 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 da. What does your own future look like? So I can see my own future because I do have divination powers, but I can see my own future with divination powers, but I don't like fully understand it because, you know, sometimes it's just like glimpses, and it's just like, you know, like it could just be me crossing the street. It's like, okay, cool, I'm gonna cross the street in the future. Cool. But what I will say is like I do see myself doing good things and great things, and that's enough for me. So yeah, I see myself doing a lot of good in my future. So that's what my future looks like. Oh, add the marshmallow. There we go. Where does the name Voidsong come from? So I am half Eldritch. Uh, yeah, it's getting higher. Okay. Um, I really like Dr. Pepper floats though. Uh, I like root beer. Okay, so Coke floats are good, but I feel like out of Dr. Pepper, root beer, and Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola is the worst thing to make a float out of. Root beer is really good, and like I think root beer float is just like a very classic thing. But I just genuinely like Dr. Pepper floats more because I feel like Dr. Pepper already has like that vanilla taste in it, so like it's better. So where did the name Void Song come from? I am half Eldritch. My father is Eldritch. My mother is human, and I my father's last name is Voidsong because he answers the call of the void. So that's my father's last name. And so when my mom married my dad, she took on his last name. So the name Voidsong isn't the name of my house in Lumiere. And actually I don't know what the name of my house is in Lumiere because my mother never told me because she was banished. But like once I learn it, I'd like to take on that name and like hyphenate it to like Voidsong whatever. But yeah, I don't know what my crest's name is because my mother never told me about it. Any relation to the Great Old One Cthulhu? I don't think so, cause not every Eldritch is like related to Cthulhu. Cthulhu isn't even that great of an old one. There are much more greater ones like like there are much more deeper beings than Cthulhu that people don't even recognize or even know about because if they did, their minds would just split. And that's why they're called the Mind Splitters. Yeah, and the Great Dreamer and people like that. Yeah. So, my dad isn't that he's a big eldritch to me, okay? I care about him a lot. But all eldritch beings want chaos in the universe and like to return the world to disorder. So that's what my dad does. But he's not like when he met my mom didn't like immediately go poof, mind split. Cause he transformed himself into a form that wouldn't destroy her. Kind of like how Zeus makes himself like humanish for like humans, but then if like he showed his true form, they would like die. That's kind of like how it is. So my dad does have a human form, so he doesn't look like a giant ball of shadowy tentacles. But yeah. So yeah, that's where the name Voidsong comes from. Or like shadowy tentacles, like the like shadowy stuff. You know, like Raven from like Raven from Teen Titans. Your favorite thing about your model. Also, did you have input on the design or was it already made? My favorite thing about the model is that I really like my heterochromia. I really like that. I like my veil. I like a lot of things about my model. It makes me very happy. And yes, I did have input on it. I did have input on my model. I got to talk to Nico Mama, and she did a very good job of making my model. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Nico, and she did a very good job. So yeah, I really like my heterochromia. That's probably my favorite. I also really like my veil. Why are my bangs uneven? Because I cut them this way. I cut my own hair. And I like it this way, okay? It's, like, shorter is better. And I just... You know? Oh, did I forget to do a marshmallow for that? Marshmallow. Yeah, so that's why my bangs are uneven, because I cut them myself and I'm cool. And I like being like edgy and stuff, so marshmallow. And I have to scroll through all of these, so if it feels like I'm taking a while, that's cause it is. What's your fave food? Chicken Alfredo. I really like chicken Alfredo. Cheesy ham and potato soup is also a top fave. And Meat Lover's Pizza. I like Meat Lover's Pizza a lot. Ooh, shepherd's pie is also good. Lasagna's good. I like a lot of food, and I'm getting myself really hungry. I like both. I like a lot of spicy foods. I also like tikka masala. I love like pad thai. I love miso soup. I like jerk chicken. I love a lot of food. Food is good. So I couldn't like honestly tell you a favorite food of mine. A good carbonara? I think I have. I feel like I have. That was a good like street Italian food place in Lumiere. So I've had that. I also like chicken parmesan, chicken fried steak, regular steak, ribs, brisket. I love barbecue. Yeah, there's just a lot of good foods. You can't go wrong with food. It's great. Oh, and by the way, I know how many marshmallows there are. So, I'll tell you how many there are at the end. But thank you for counting them. It's nice. I know, but I know how many there are. If you had to pick one to save, who would it be? Your lover or your best friend? Both, because it's the same person. It's Ori. I would definitely I love Ori so much. Like, let me just talk about Ori for a bit. Let's sit down and have a talk about Ori. Ori is one of the kindest people I know, and she's very sweet and kind. She's done so much for me as a friend and as a gen mate. I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for Ori. Ever since I met her, she's just been a #1 supporter of me, and I care about her a lot, and I genuinely hope that she gets the success and recognition she deserves. She is probably my best friend, actually, and I do love her a lot, so she is also my lover. So yeah, I don't have to pick because Ori is both. But if you're talking about my lover, Tim Drake from the Batman series, I would still pick Ori, because I love Ori that much. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry because I love Ori. I'm not gonna cry, I promise. Okay. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Chocolate with Oreos in it. Chocolate and or chocolate with like brownie bits in it, and like brownie batter. I really like that. Or chocolate moose tracks. Haha, Oreos. That's funny. So I like a lot of chocolate flavors. I also like cookie dough. The Oreo milkshake from Baskin Robbins. I've had the Oreo milkshake from Sonic. There's a Sonic here on Lumiere. That's really good. I also like the mozzarella sticks. But I also like moose tracks. I like, OMG, is that a hair in my... That's a hair in my cocoa. Oh well. Yeah, I like a lot of chocolate stuff, like chocolate with brownies and stuff. Yes, this is hot chocolate. It's more like marshmallow, but like we are doing a marshmallow Q&A where for every question I answer from marshmallow, I put in a marshmallow. So that's my favorite ice cream flavor. Tell us a joke. Okay. Okay. Okay, ready? Ready. I'll tell you 2 jokes. I'll tell you 2 jokes because we've been hanging out for a while. And y'all are very good folks. Okay, I'll tell you 2 jokes. So the first joke is once upon a time the Beatles were having a concert, and I don't know if you know this, but the Beatles were very much into cheese at the time of this concert. They loved cheese. Okay, so they had a cheese platter backstage, and so one time a big fan of the Beatles snuck behind stage to wait for the Beatles and to say hi to them. Okay? And so, but he was waiting so long because the concert was going on really long because, you know, the Beatles are super popular, right? So the Beatles are super popular and the fan was waiting for a long time. And so he got hungry and he saw the cheese platter. So he started eating the cheese platter. He started, you know, digging and going, nom, 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 nom. And so eventually the Beatles finished up the concert and they came backstage to see the fan eating the cheese platter. And do you want to know what the beetle said? That's nacho cheese. You want to go home? Okay, okay. I'll tell you another joke. Okay. What did Sushi A say to Sushi B? Wasabi. It's funny. It's good. Here, I'll add 2 marshmallows for that. Those are 2. And I'll tell you one more, okay? Why do ducks make terrible doctors? You know why? Because they're all quacks. What did the mountain climbers say when they saw that you got skinnier as they climbed up? The air is thin up here. Oh, these are good. These are funny. Okay. Yeah, my mom had to pick me up in 5 minutes. Okay. One more. Did you hear about that universal remote? I hear it changes everything. Okay, that's the last joke. Okay, no. I think those are like 4 marshmallows. So whatever it was before, add 4. That was fun. Thank you for my comedy. Okay. If you were given $1 million under the condition that none of it could be spent on you, on yourself or people you know, how would you spend it? I would just donate it to charity, because I don't know people at charity, right? You know, like I don't know the people who's gonna go to at charity, so I would just donate it to charity. That's what I would do. Yeah. Because, you know, like if I can't spend it on myself or people I know, I would rather just spend it on people I don't know, you know, and just give it to charity. Yeah. Be a good person. Give things to charity. Tell us about an obscure fandom that you've been in. I don't know. I don't know what counts as an obscure fandom anymore. Does Percy Jackson and Warriors count? Like the Warrior Cat books? Does that count as a Does that count as an obscure fandom? Yeah. See, like, that's the thing. Like, everyone I know has been into Warrior Cat, so I don't think it's an obscure fandom. But is it obscure? Like, I don't know. I think if you want to count Warrior Cats as an obscure fandom, I was into Warrior Cats, which for anyone who doesn't know is about cats who live in the wild, and oh, okay, so it is obscure. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about answering this then. So it's about cats that live in the wild, and they live in clans, and there's like political intrigue, and there's drama, and like wars, And yeah, it's actually a really good book series. I kind of want to read it again now, but yeah, I was super into warrior cats. I like had my own clan, I had my own warrior cat. Like I was super into like the animation memes around back then. Like, oh my gosh, I loved I loved warrior cats. Here, I got a bad joke for you. What has a bed that you can't sleep in? A river. Do you know why skeletons make great workers? Because they can work themselves to the bone. But anyway, that marshmallow was for the obscure fandom. Given the choice, would you want to know your inevitable time of death? No, because that would just give me anxiety. I have enough things on my plate already, you know, like telling the future and stuff. I don't really do the whole death thing. I'd rather just chill and live life like not like, oh, live life like you're gonna die, but you know, like you never do know when your time's gonna come. So like, why not just experience life to your best and, you know, enjoy every day to the fullest? You know, like wouldn't you rather just, you know, not know and just be like, hey, I'm living my life the best I can in this moment, and I'm doing the best I can, and you know, if my time comes, so be it. But I'm gonna be safe, I'm gonna work hard, I'm gonna do my best. So I wouldn't want to know that. That's not for me. Also, if you tell me any more bad jokes, I will tell one back. I have way too many. Do you try to wear matching socks? Why or why not? I'm dropping more marshmallows again. Yeah. Let me get some more. I try to wear matching socks just because a lot of my socks are like from different brands. Like some of them are no name, and then another are like Adidas or things like that. So like I try to like keep them the same, and I like match my socks when I do my laundry. But like if they're from the same brand but are like different colors, I don't care. So like I have like two Adidas pairs of socks. One's pink, one's white. And if I wear them both, it's like, well, I know they're the same brand, so they're like the same fit, so I don't really care. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about that. But if it's like white and black socks, I don't do that. That's wrong. Yeah. I don't know, is that weird? I like if they're the same brand, it's fine. If they're like not quote unquote matching. But like if it's two different brands, you know, like the socks are cut differently. So like they're not the same. Does that make sense? I don't know. Y'all got really quiet all of a sudden. I don't appreciate that. I don't know anymore. Am I just confusing you with my sock theories? What's your best pickup line? So, oh, I can't. Most of my pickup lines are physical ones. Like I would like, oh, would you, if you were a pirate, would you rather have your parrot on this shoulder or this shoulder? And like you put your arm around that person, and that's like a pickup line. So like that's my favorite physical pickup line. But like I guess just like pure words. Oh, it's another pirate themed one. It's oh, are you a pirate? 'Cause he got that booty though. um oh, and also another good one is, oh, are you the endless vacuum in space? 'Cause you take my breath away. What's another one? Um, oh, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Cause damn, girl. Eris, please. No, no, you can't stop me. I'm a great. I am a great dad. Yeah, so those are my favorite pickup lines. I don't know if they're the best, but those are my favorites. Are you a cup of coffee because you warm me up inside? Are you turkey stuffing because you fill me up? Anyway. Tastes can change. Who is a past waifu husbando that you no longer like as much as you used to like? Shoot. I don't know. I think I guess Clover and I were talking about Voltron over on her stream. And I guess you could say like I had a big crush on Keith. Like, you know, like I really do like edgy boys, you know, like they're really cool. But I like over time I just don't like him as much. I also used to really like Mako from Korra, not as much anymore. Past waifu, like on the female side, I used to like Lucy from Fairy Tail, but I don't like her as much anymore. I never like, and that was a while ago. I decided not to like her. I just don't like Lucy from Fairy Tail. What's another one? I don't know. I have pretty good taste in waifus, in my opinion. Ever watched Bleach? No, I have not watched Bleach or One Piece. But I don't know. I can't really remember a waifu that I didn't like. Nickelodeon did Korra dirty. Korra did everyone dirty. I do not like Korra. I dislike the show. I dislike the character. That's just my preference. What's the most nostalgic show and or video game from your childhood? Both would have to be Pokemon. I love Pokemon. Pokemon is my all-time favorite video game series. And I watched the show all the way from the Indigo League all the way up to I think like halfway through Unova, when Unova was actually airing. Like I love Pokemon. And I grew up with it, and it's my baby. Or I guess I'm a Pokemon baby, I guess. Yeah, that's nostalgic. Another nostalgic one for me is Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's a really nostalgic one for me. Phineas and Ferb. I grew up on Phineas and Ferb. I also grew up on a lot of like public network shows like Arthur and like the Wild Kratts and things like that. So like a lot of like publicly funded stuff. So that's I also grew up on a lot of those. Oh, and like Fetch with Ruff Ruffman. That's a nostalgic show for me. Cyber Chase. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I am old enough to fuck your mom. That's how old I am. Yeah, those are a lot of nostalgic oh, I also like it's weird, but I grew up watching I Love Lucy. Like my mom, like, that was a very good show from like my mom's era. So I grew up watching I Love Lucy as well. That was very fun. I like growing up watching I Love Lucy. Oh, and Curious George. Can't forget about Curious George. That's also a classic. Yeah, there are a bunch of shows from my childhood that I love. Favorite pizza toppings? Meat. So like meatballs, sausage, pepperoni. I love meat lovers. Like meat lovers pizza is my favorite all time. I don't like bacon on my pizza, and that's only because oh, did I forget the marshmallow for that? I apologize. There you go. But I love meat lovers pizza except for like bacon. And the reason I do not like bacon on my pizza is because already a lot of the meat is and the cheese is already pretty salty. And like bacon and like those like crumbled up bits that you get like with the bacon crumble, it's like extra salty. You know, to keep it preserved. And so when you put bacon on pizza, it just makes it way too salty, and I don't like that. So I like a lot of meat on my pizza, but not bacon. Oh, and I also like black olives. Black olives is delicious. So yeah, those are my favorite pizza toppings. Mushrooms are also good. I forget about mushrooms. Mushrooms are good. I like mushrooms. I found that I like mushrooms a lot more with pasta. Are olives controversial? I didn't know that. Okay. So, is there a code of sorts when it comes to fortune telling? For example, are there certain things you're not allowed to tell people when you see their fortunes? It's kind of like the whole genie rules. I don't tell anyone when they're going to die because, you know, that's mean. I don't tell people like who they will fall in love with or things like that. That's also kind of like, it's not necessarily mean, but like it's wrong. Because like, who am I to tell you who to fall in love with, you know? I can just do like descriptions and things like that, but I don't do like, oh, you're gonna fall in love with Matt Damon, you know, like that's not for me to say. I also don't like telling people tragedies. I try to keep that on the down low because if you tell someone that something bad is gonna happen, then that's all they're gonna think about, and they're gonna try and prevent that, and through prevention, you cause that thing to happen. So I prefer to keep things positive with my own fortune telling. I don't like it when things get like very dark. What made you want to become a fortune teller? I naturally have divination powers. My entire family does. My house does. So I just have these powers and I use them to guide Lumiere. So like Ori is a messenger of the gods, and I can kind of like see futures, and I can like help guide Lumiere into a brighter future. So like that's how we work together. So that's my fortune telling code. Is there any hot chocolate left? Yes, there is. What is a piece of media that you enjoy that lots of people don't, and vice versa? I really like I really like pimple popping videos. Yeah, I like those a lot. They make me very happy. Like everyone's like, OMG, I'm so grossed out, but I can't look away. Like I'm just like, yes. Yes, give me more. Cause it's just like it's like it's gross, but like it's clean, you know, like, and especially if you watch like the actual doctors doing it, you know, like the ones who do like a good job of like cleaning it and making sure like it's sanitized and things like that. Like it's good, you know, like if it's like an amateur and they're just like, you know, picking and poking and prodding, like that's not as good because like you know it's going to get infected and it's going to cause more problems in the long run. But like the surgical ones where they're actually like solving a problem, like I like those more. Or like the spa ones, like when it's like they're like steaming the face and like it's like very like relaxing, like I like those. Um what do people enjoy that I don't? People enjoy Genshin a lot. I really don't like Genshin. It's too grindy for me. I really just can't enjoy it. And with my current PC, it lags too much that I can't it lags too much that I can't even like grind to get to the top. So like right now, I really just don't like Genshin, and the fact I haven't even finished, you know, uh Liyue. I haven't even finished Liyue yet, and Inazuma's out, and then I know like the next one, Shineznaya or whatever is gonna come out. I'm just already so behind. I just, you know, I just can't find myself liking Genshin right now. I love the characters, I love the character design. Uh but I look like Eula's mother. I do, don't I? But I really do like the Genshin character designs. Like they're very, very well done. Like they're so so good. Like it's a good gacha game. But just like I hate the grind. It's too much. So that's my answer for that. Fully becoming a VTuber just automatically gave you an instant 3090 from the sky. How's the fortune telling business? Can you read my fortune? Um, Fortune telling business is going good. I'm busy on some days, and that's why I don't stream because I get really, really busy with the fortune telling. And also some days I just spend a lot of time fortune telling and I get really tired, so that's when I don't stream. So yeah. But I do like the fortune telling business. And can I read your fortune? Yes, I can. Let me. Everyone, ask a yes or no question, and I will answer it for you right now. But it has to be a yes or no question. I don't do anything like I don't do anything I don't do specifics. I just do yes or no. So can I do the Chubby Bunny challenge? Well, you see, I'm divining that the answer is reply hazy. Try again later. Do I get paper? Let me think. Let me think. Very doubtful that you will get paper. Now, will the Mets win? Let me see. Reply hazy, try again later. Will I be able to find any sort of happiness? The answer is yes. Yes, you will. It's all about the Mets, baby. It's all about the Mets. Go Mets. Go Mets. Okay, that's me reading your fortunes. Will I ever find that one thing I lost? Of course. Of course you will. Outlook good. Is bacon and egg on a roll good? Yes. Will I ever find a GF? Will I ever find a goth GF? Yes, it is decidedly so for the both of you. Okay, that's enough of the fortune telling. What does it feel like when you look into someone's future or read their palms? It's a lot of like sensory stuff. Like sometimes I just get like small images, or even just like I sense things like that happen. So it's never like, oh wow, I see everything so clearly. It's like no, like oh I forgot to put in a fortune for that. There you go, marshmallow. But it's never like oh here's the exact thing that's gonna happen. It's more just like here's a guideline on what could happen and like here's what I'm sensing, you know. Nothing is ever absolute, you know. Fate is at the end of the day it's in your hands, you know. Fate is what you make of it. What I do is mostly just, you know, be like, hey listen, it seems like this is how things have been going for you in your life. This is kind of what's going to happen if nothing changes. You should probably change something about that. Or, hey, you should, you know, if you want things to go well, this is a possibility for your future, things like that. Kind of the same thing with reading palms. Reading palms is mostly just, you know, seeing what's on your hand and like what that can tell about someone, but it never like really tells the future. It's like, oh, I can see the future. It's like, well, yes, but the future's never really, really like there. It's kind of like the whole Doctor Strange thing. It's like there are many possibilities. And if you try hunting them all down, you're gonna find yourself more frustrated and unhappy than just, you know, going along for the ride. Also, I don't like reading palms when they're sweaty. That's not fun. No sweaty hands, please. And I think that's all the questions. Yeah. So let me put in the final one. Ooh. Yeah, I know, knees weak, palms sweaty, vomiting up mom spaghetti. Yep, but here's our... And so there were 40 marshmallow questions originally, and then I'm using my trusty pair of scissors to stir. Yeah, there's a lot of marshmallows in there. That's a lot. But yeah. Oh, and if you missed some of the questions, you can always go and check the VOD. I'm gonna give this a slurp. It's cold! It got cold! Ew, it's so cold! I mean, the marshmallows are nice, but it's cold! Finish it? You want me to finish it? I will. Let's go. I'm dying. There you go. Empty. No, fuck y'all. There you go. I did it. Okay. So that was Please drink some water. I will. I will. And I'll actually maybe make some hot cocoa that isn't full of marshmallows. So that was the Q&A. Thanks everyone so much for stopping by. Let me switch to just chatting. Okay. Okay. I hope everyone enjoyed asking questions. It was very fun hanging out with y'all. I want to do another one of these with all of Celestina's. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. Yes, yes, yes. I've eaten all your marshmallows. That was very, 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 very fun. I think Aurora is going to be streaming later today for her own Marshmallow stream. Yeah. Turning it into a game show, that'd be fun. So Ori's gonna be streaming later today, but for now I'm going to send you. Let me see who is live. I'm gonna send you to Remuchi. She is a 3D vampire VTuber. Very sekushi. She's very, very pretty. So y'all are gonna give her all my love, okay? Got it? Got it. Okay? Bye-bye!